Good morning!
Good morning.
Where's my little jolly elf?
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay.
I don't have a red hat, but I have a piece of paper that's red.
Well, this is David. I'm Mike. We're the mortgage dudes here that kind of give you some info.
This is the David Mike Show?
Yes, it is.
Oh, boy.
We're going to talk to you this morning about some do's and don'ts.
Wait, do you guys remember the Karate Kid movie, Mr. Miyagi? What did he say?
Wax on.
No, not that line. There's do, or maybe it was Yoda. There's do and do not. There is no try.
Yes.
Right? Who said that? Yoda, okay.
There you go.
Well, we have a do and do not list for your borrowers when they're in escrow and even leading up to escrow.
That's right, we do. You know, it's really important, and we tell all of our clients, everyone, without a doubt, we even give them something in writing because that kind of formalizes it. But, you know, we want to make sure that our borrowers, once we've met with them, qualified them, got them pre-approved, that they don't go out and do something that they shouldn't do that could jeopardize their approval, right?
They might have been right on the bubble with their debt ratios, and then they go out and buy that new refrigerator because it was on sale at Lowe's, and they got the discount because they opened a charge card, and they did two things that killed them. They had an inquiry there, and now they got an additional debt. They might push them over, or even lower their credit score a little bit.
Right, drop their credit score, increase their debt ratio. So some things that you should be aware of too, because we always appreciate it when you help us to
Coach them.
reinforce these things to your clients as well. So what are some things that they shouldn't do, David?
They shouldn't change jobs in
Correct.
the middle of escrow.
Exactly. We tell them stay put, just sit tight. Second thing they shouldn't do, as David mentioned, don't go out and open any new credit accounts.
Or make any major purchases.
Don't use your
That might even
existing
apply to
credit.
cash, because maybe they need that last $500 for cash reserves to get in the house. Maybe they didn't need it to get in the house because they said, well, I got money laying around at home, I'm going to use that. But they took the money that we could verify out of their bank account and killed the deal.
Speaking about money laying around at home, we tell them to avoid any type of cash transactions, especially deposits into their bank account. In fact, don't even move a lot of money around. Some people, I think, really enjoy just like moving money from this account to that account, and what they don't understand is that we have to follow the trail, and it just increases the amount of paperwork, and it's frustrating, and it's an imposition.
You're talking about people that have more than one bank account, right? And more than,
Yes.
more than $25 in their account.
Right,
Okay.
that's true. That's
They
true.
do that, but they'll say, I'm going to pull some money from Merrill Lynch, a little from Schwab, and a little from here, and put it all into my account that I'm opening tomorrow, just for the house. Don't do that.
Exactly. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. What other things that shouldn't they do?
Cash gifts.
That's right.
They're going to, any kind of a gift, whether it's cash or in a check. You know, mom and dad want to give you $1,000 to help you get in the house. We have to paper trail that, document it, gift letter. It's okay to get the money, but we have to do it a certain way. Get mom and dad's bank statement to show that they had the money in there.
Yep. Another thing is tell them to please continue to pay their bills on time,
Why?
because that could affect their credit, you know.
A
And,
couple people laughed at that. That was good.
you know, some of this you think is common sense and counterintuitive,
But can I skip a payment and catch it up next month, pay twice?
no.
Gosh darn.
Make your minimum payment, even if it's $25, and make it on time.
What should they do? We covered the do nots. What should they do?
They should listen to us and follow our instructions.
Okay. Keep all their pay stubs. If you ever had a person that shreds everything, maybe you're in that category. Either they stack up on your counter and you got every one you've had for the last 5 years, or you throw them away, or maybe like the good one, you know, say the last 2 months worth of pay stubs all the time. That's
Bank
important.
statements also. It's not uncommon for a lender, right prior to funding the loan, to ask that borrower for an updated pay stub or a bank statement. In fact, it's pretty common. So, you know, we always tell them, keep your pay stubs, keep your bank statements and everything handy where you can get your hands on them quickly, because we're probably going to need one right before we close.
If I have to prove a deposit and I bring in my ATM slip, is that good enough, or should I do something different?
No, you know, here's another thing. We get ATM slips, we get online printouts a lot of times, but any type of asset documentation has to have 3 things on it. It's got to have the borrower's name, so we know it's theirs. It's got to have the full account number, and it's got to have the financial institution's name on it, okay?
Now, there are some new machines. I'm not an ATM user, so if this contradicts anything you found, tell me, but aren't there some that will scan the check as it's going
Yes.
in and give you a little printout with all of that?
Yes.
Right? So those are okay at the ATM, actually, but most of them don't do that yet. So you just come out with a piece of paper that says, I put in $1,000. You could have put in $1 or a blank piece of paper, but the slip would still say $1,000. So that's not proof.
And a lot of times they won't have the borrower's name on it, and the account number will be, have little X's, so it won't be the full account number for security reasons, but those things are tough. So,
One more. What is it?
survey says, I can't see without my
You can't
glasses,
read.
David, you have your glasses on.
Property insurance. Everybody in this room, from managers to realtors to loan officers to the receptionists at the desk, should tell their people, have you got your insurance yet? If you haven't, here's Port Royal's number. Go get a quote. You can call other people, but start with them, end with them. Make sure you get a quote and get your insurance. Don't wait until the last day.
Right.
Get it done early.
No fire insurance, fire drills at the last minute.
Ha!
Right?
That's funny. Let's clap for Mike, okay? Yeah. All right, we're out of here. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Okay, a good plug, Port Royal. I was going to do that, so thanks for hitting it. Dorothy, you and somebody else